Hi everybody, Patty Witch again. I just wanted to come to you on a different subject. It has been brought to my attention by several women lately that men are abusing them, and mothers too, that are being abused by their husbands with kids and don't know what to do. Being a victim of abuse myself and domestic violence, I can honestly tell you that you need to get out. They're not going to change, and no matter how much they say they love you afterwards, they don't. They don't respect you, and you need to get out. Men too. If a woman is laying her hands on you and not treating you like the man you're supposed to be and with respect, you need to get out. Simply put. If you have kids, there are places that you can go to. There's WIC and other stuff. For my example, I was about 19 and I met my sweetheart. He was my first love. Um, I was young, impressionable, just got out of high school, on my way to college and Job Corps, and they sent me to college. I completed everything at Job Corps. When I got to college, I had met one of my guy friends at college, and I met this other guy. He was kind of sick and hurt, and I was always willing to help and take care of people. And one thing led to another, and we got in a relationship. Now, we were in a relationship for 3 years. So from my 19th birthday through actually my 20th birthday through my 23rd birthday, we were together. Around then, he wanted to marry me. Now, I had completed school, I was a performer, and he was cool with that at first. The minute I kept getting attention and everything, he got mad about it and wanted me to quit performing. I said no, and things started to change. And then I went home after school because my stepdad died, and he wrote me and said that he wanted to marry me and he wanted me to come back to Los Angeles and be with him. So I came to Los Angeles, and everything was fine at first. But then I saw warning signs. If I looked at another guy, I got smacked. Um, if I did something he didn't like or wore something he didn't like, um, he was very abusive about it. Um, if I spent my money without telling him, I got beaten. Um, it was like that for quite a while, and then my friends started seeing because they came and lived there too. And one of my first loves said, no, this is not going to happen anymore, and you're going to leave him. Needless that he didn't know is that I was at the point where I was already ready to leave the guy. I had had enough beatings and whatnot, and abuse and torture, that I just one day picked up a gun and literally pointed it at his head and was ready to shoot him and kill him. And unfortunately, I just couldn't do it. I mean, there was a part of me that just said no. So I put the gun down, and we had that big earthquake in Los Angeles, and after that, I was always using guns to protect us in the house because we were afraid of everybody trying to get in. And there were several times where I would have accidentally shot him. However, this time was on purpose. And I thought of the cell, and I was like, no, that's not the way I'm going to go. I'm going to get out. So I packed up all my stuff, and I left, and I went home. Now here's where this strange part comes in. I actually was stupid. He sent me cards. He said, oh, I'm sorry, I'll never lay my hands on you again. I really want to marry you. So I trusted him, and I went back. I had put money away in a secret account, went to go get that. I was on welfare when I was there because I couldn't find a job, and welfare put me to work. And he had used all my welfare, broke into my bank account, stole all my money, and left me with nothing, where I would have to be dependent on him. Well, that was the last straw, and I told him no. My girlfriend lived next door, and I was going to go to her house. So I was on my way, getting all my stuff packed to leave, and told him I didn't love him anymore, and I was not going to marry him. And one thing led to another, and he dragged me into the bedroom, and he started beating me, and said, if I can't have you, nobody can. And he was going to kill me. And if they hadn't gotten the police there as quickly as they had, I'd be dead. And I wouldn't be talking to you today. So the point is that if anybody understands abuse and torture and anything like that, I do. Been there. Now I'm 42, back to the way I was when I was 20. Feel like I was when I was 20. And will never allow a man to put his hands on me that way ever again, or treat me that way ever again. And there are warning signs. So from my story, hopefully that'll help you. And the warning signs are real simple. If he's jealous all the time, like you can't even talk to somebody else or have a relationship with somebody else as a friend, then you need to get out. If he's up in your face all the time screaming at you, you need to get out. If he's belittling you and putting you down all the time and not making you feel good about yourself and lowering your self-esteem, you got to get out. If he's telling you what to wear all the time and how to dress all the time in a demanding way, you got to get out. If he's demanding you do everything for him a certain way all the time, you got to get out. It's generally all bad warning signs. And if he gets up in your face and he ever lays a hand on you, you got to get out after the first time. Don't stay and don't go back. Okay? And this is to you men too. If a woman's not treating you right, get out. I know it doesn't just happen to women, it happens to men too. Just get out. And if anybody wants to talk about any situations they're in or want to discuss this, you can hit me up on my Twitter or you can hit me up on my YouTube. But I know that this is a big thing that's happening these days, and we need to put a stop to it. Domestic violence needs to stop. Children don't need to see this, and the cycle needs to be broken. This is Patty Witch.